Morning, Joe and the Pro. I'm the Prez. He's Teddy Covers. Not happy to have him on, but he's loving being here. How are you, Theodore?
Hello, Lawrence. How are you today, sir? Happy Monday.
Yes, Teddy. Happy Monday to you too, buddy. You went 1-1 in the NFL this week, both NFC favorites. Sounds like the Rams and the Saints to me.
Yes.
But you killed it in hoops.
Yeah, it's been a real good start to 2019, no question. I think since New Year's Eve, I'm better than 70% across all sports, and 75% in the playoffs, 82% in the NBA, or 83% in the NBA, 88% in college hoops. It's been a good couple of weeks, so hopefully we can keep it rolling. You know how this is, Prez. It's not about what you did yesterday. What you did yesterday is already forgotten. What can you do today? What can you do this week? So I tend to put the good weeks in the rearview mirror pretty quickly. Last week was a good one, though.
Okay, well, what are you going to do for us today?
What do you want me to do? You want me to do a little dance for you?
Yeah.
Drink a little water?
No, I want to dance. Go. I demand a dance.
Yeah. That's what you say at the strip club. And lo and behold, when you come up with your $20, you get one.
Yeah, lo and behold, I hate strip clubs, and I don't want to dance from those smelly, sweaty women.
You set yourself up for something right there. I'll zip the lip on that one. I'll just leave it there.
The lip has been zipped.
And I don't do that very often, but when you set yourself up for sweaty,
Oh,
smelly,
shut up, dude. You got an NBA play tonight for us?
Yeah, is that where we're at? We're just going straight into the free play and then hang up?
No, we'll talk about nothing.
No, I gotta play. People want to play, absolutely. I gotta play in the NBA for tonight. You can read the full analysis at sportsmemo.com or wagertalk.com right now. But I'm going to recommend a play on the San Antonio Spurs. I laid 8.5 earlier this morning. It's 9 in most locations right now. We've got bet on versus bet against. This Spurs team, 17-6 against the spread at home. They continue to dominate teams. And, they're coming off a loss. They've been real good off a poor performance. And Pop, not pleased with their effort in the back-to-back against OKC over the weekend. And here's Charlotte. What do they got now? The last game of another dismal road trip. Hornets are not playing good basketball. They're a one-trick pony. It's Kemba Walker and blank. I think they're going to have a hard time against the Spurs tonight. San Antonio off a loss. Give me the Spurs minus the 9 against Charlotte. I think they win this game by double digits.
He's Teddy Covers. I'm the Prez. It's Morning Joe and the Pro. Okay, Teddy, let's talk NFL football. Let's talk about this past weekend. I went 1-2.
Obviously.
Wouldn't it have been obvious, according to you, that I would go 0-3?
No, but your demeanor today is not a demeanor.
I'm a pig in shit, dude. I just went to the gym. I did triceps. I'm doing 2 shows today, and then I'm going back to the gym to do biceps. Get the pump, baby.
Yeah. Whose ass you going to kick?
Where's your dance?
What's that?
I want the dance.
Yeah. Well, keep asking.
So I've
never seen me dance. I might be like, when it comes to bad white guys dancing, I'm at or near the top of the list. You used to go to dead shows. You know what it's like the dead guys that sway and weave a little bit. Yeah, exactly. No. I never moved that quickly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's bingo. Spot on.
So I was on the Chargers.
Don't want to watch that.
I was on the Chargers.
All right, you were wrong.
Very wrong.
Yeah, you're allowed to be wrong. And you know what? A lot of times not a lot of times. I never rather be wrong than kind of wrong. But it's easier.
Oh, yeah, dude, it was over
when
quick.
You're wrong than when you're right and you lose.
It sits much better. I mean, look, I don't know what the hell happened to the Chargers, but I will tell you this.
You know what the hell happened to the Chargers? They were playing their 5th road game in 7 weeks, back-to-back on the road, back-to-back early start times going east. You know exactly what happened to the Chargers. You chose to ignore that in your handicap. I understand.
Were you on the Pats?
No.
Okay. I do want to tell you, though, and I don't know if you watched the Pats game. I'm sure you did. The game plan that Belichick and his OC put out was unbelievable. I mean, they just literally ran the ball down the Chargers' throat, and then they went to the play-action pass. They were literally unstoppable.
Sure, Brady and Belichick, with extra time to prepare, have a pretty good track record, don't you think?
Yeah, well, now they have 6 days to prepare.
Yes.
And they're going to Kansas City. They beat KC.
No, they have 8 days to prepare.
Okay, 8 days.
Oh wait, they play 7 games to prepare. It's the Chiefs that has extra day. Sorry, Chiefs played early.
Yeah, but Sunday doesn't count. So Monday,
they have
Tuesday,
a normal
Wednesday,
amount of time,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6 days.
For New England, it's Sunday to Sunday.
So okay, fine. I don't think they're going to be game planning on either of those Sundays. Argue. Yeah, why are we arguing? Anyway, the line
is trying to give some analysis.
The line is -3. The over and under is 57 in both games.
Yeah.
We're seeing money come in on the Pats. It's public money, though. Probably a bit of an overreaction to how good they looked yesterday. Do you think this line is going to move at all?
No.
It's going to stay.
I'll tell you where the New England's going to close. KC's going to close 3 over New England. There may be juice. I would expect New Orleans to hold at 3.5 against the Rams. Of the 2 games, of the 4 sides, if there's one you have to bet now to get the best of it, if you like the Rams, get plus 3.5 right now. Put it in your pocket. Because I'm not there. There are some 3s out there already. Penny's at 3.5 plus 0.2, which means that they're leaning towards the LA side. There's clearly some support for the Rams. For Patriots Chiefs, man, I mean, there were some 2.5s out there. Heck, Penny opened 1. But there were 2.5s out there briefly last night. Those are gone. This line's going to hold at 3. There's potential for total move on the Chiefs-Patriots game for sure, because the early weather forecast has the high in Kansas City for next Sunday in the teens. And this is going to be an evening game in Kansas City. It's going to be cold, and if the weather forecast holds up, there's 57.5s out there at the square shops. William Hill and Bovada and SIA and Coasts and stations here in Vegas all have 57.5s right now. That number cannot hold if it's going to be single digits or pretty close to the total. So of the 2 things you got to bet, if you like the under in KC New England, you got to bet that today. And if you like the Rams, I would bet that today as well at plus 3.5. I'm not. The numbers may hold. I'm not convinced that they will.
He's Teddy Covers. I'm the Prez. It's Morning Joe and the Pro. You can find us every day, Monday to Friday, at WagerTalk TV. Also up at WagerTalk and Sports Memo. Teddy, what do you think the appetite is out there for the listeners, for you and I to do this daily? Just me and you, baby.
Pay me.
Listeners, there will not be a daily show between Teddy and myself.
Time is money, man.
Why aren't you paying me?
Because you own the frickin' website.
Damn, that's a good point. Shit. I actually have nothing. Like, that pretty much stopped me in my tracks.
By the way, my single favorite part of the show last week, and you never even commented on it because I sent you a text on it. My favorite part of the show is when you took your hands and put them in your head, and they were there for like 5 minutes. You're like, I can't do it. Yeah. So you can do that. Should be your go-to response when you have nothing. Just put your head in your hands. It's a good look for you.
What's up with the black under your eyes?
The black under my eyes? I don't sleep enough, dude.
When's that going to change?
When I die?
Okay. Fair enough.
Maybe over the summer? Huh? What's up with the black? Wait, why do my eyes look like? Are my eyes not beautiful enough for you? Do you want me to get nice up close?
Take the glasses off.
And get them nice up close.
Oh my God. Were you wearing eyeliner? That is so ugly. Were you wearing eyeliner last night that ran? Did you cry? What, mascara? What the hell is going on over there?
That's the way my face looks, dude.
I'm sorry about that. I can't do anything to change it.
Well, so what do I need? Are you saying that I need a little plastic surgery, a little crow reducer, or what?
Well,
what do
I know you could speak to your wonderful, amazing wife, Kara.
Right.
There are creams.
Hey, how do you know she's wonderful? What the? You been talking to my wife?
No, dude, I've been fucking your wife.
Yeah, keep dreaming. That one, I don't even need to worry about, Prez.
Okay. There is stuff you can put under your eyes to get rid of that black.
Well, being that I wear glasses, it's clearly not a huge issue for me.
That's
when it comes
correct.
to my date stuff. And I don't take my glasses off very often I don't remember ever taking my glasses off on air.
Well, you just did.
Exactly. That's what this show is for. It's for me to be able to do stuff that I can't do on any of the other podcasts that I do, like flip you off, fun stuff like that.
Where's the dance? Oh, Jesus. Oh,
yeah,
God.
exactly. I'm as white as
Oh,
it gets.
my.
Yeah, it's rough. And the whole thing is that the hands can't go up either. You know, when you're dancing, if your hands are up, no. For a 50-something, the hands got to be down, or you end up being like the dad in what are those, Progressive commercials?
I can dance. Look at that.
Whoa. Yeah. Please.
I like the Leafs -1.5 tonight, Teddy. Toronto Maple Leafs at home.
Homer.
Colorado. I'm not a homer, bro. I haven't been playing the Leafs all year. It's a good spot for them, man.
Puck line. Ooh, plus 45.
Yeah.
Plus 55 if you shop around.
I suggest you actually make that bet. What I want to ask you, Teddy, before we call it a show is, let's just look at the NBA in general as we're entering sort of the second half of the season.
In general? Okay.
I want to hear from you a couple of buy and a couple of sell teams.
Sure. Absolutely. Buy. Brooklyn Nets. I continue to see all the East. These are the playoff teams. The Brooklyn Nets are freaking good. All right. And the markets aren't there with the Nets at all. And they continue. I definitely have a buy sign on Brooklyn. A sell sign? I'm not sold on the Rockets being there all year. You know, the Rockets been on a real strong run, particularly at home. Of late, they've had they're all banged up. You know, Gordon's hurt. Paul's hurt. Capella's sitting tonight. Houston doesn't have that. This is not the same deep team that we saw last year from the Rockets, and they've covered a bunch of numbers over the course of the last month. I think Houston, something of an overvalued commodity, and we saw that yesterday as James Harden shot 1 for 17 from three-point range, and they lost as road favorites in Orlando. So buy the Nets, sell the Rockets. That's off the top of my head. I can give you more if you want.
No, well, let's talk about that specific for tonight. I mean, Houston, as you said, coming off of a loss, they are 7-3 ATS. They're playing a terrible Memphis team who's 3-7 in their last 10 ATS. I know Houston is hurt, but I mean, and the line came out at 6.5, down to 4.5. I like the Rockets tonight.
You and every other public bettor in the world likes the Rockets tonight, obviously. Again, the Rockets on the second night of back-to-backs. They're without their point guard. They're without their shooting guard. They're without their center. Okay, so they're missing 3 starters tonight on the second of back-to-backs. And the one thing, I mean, the Grizzlies have been bad. You know, what are they? This was a team that was the number 1. They were number 1 in the West at one point. They're 7-18 straight up since. They've had a really rough go of it. But the one thing that Memphis does, they play defense. And you ask me, what team can keep James Harden contained in the NBA? I trust the Grizzlies to do that more than most. I'm not laying points with Houston. And, of course, the money's poured in on Memphis. The Capella injury was just announced this morning. The Capella sitting was just announced this morning. The money's poured in on Houston. It's not a play for me on either side because of the line move. But in general, I think there's money to be made betting against the Rockets right now, more so than the Grizzlies. You know, the Grizzlies have been a bad team. The markets are well aware of that. And, you know, they're tonight at 4.5, the price isn't right.
He's Teddy. I'm the Prez. We're going to keep this show short and tight today. Have you started taking apart the NFL games?
Yeah, I already have I already have a big ticket up for Sunday.
Oh, is it on the website?
Of course it's on the website. I wanted to get up there for $9 Monday so everyone could take advantage of it early in the week.
And I have a 5-star main event, which is the same as your big ticket. And mine is also up. And I'm going to tell you this, Teddy. The customers can buy either yours or mine.
Okay.
Because it's the same play.
Is it really? How'd you know? So why'd you ask me if I have it up already?
Because I didn't look until you told me.
Oh, and now you stole my play and you're selling it as your own? I love it.
My play was sent in last night. Late last night. But I don't need your help, Theodore.
Yeah, clearly.
We both are on the same play and they're both huge Sunday. Head over to WagerTalk.com
Good
with
luck.
Sports Memo and get either of our plays for $9. Only today, though. Tomorrow it goes up to $30.
Yeah.
So $9. Get down on it. Teddy, thanks for your time, brother. And me and you.
Well, hang on. We have to give them a reason to buy yours versus a reason to buy mine. They're trying to choose.
Okay, buy Teddy's. He's broker than me. Plus, I make like a lot of percentage off of his sales, and he makes like none off of mine.
Thanks, Lawrence. Appreciate that, buddy. But did you do analysis for your plays? Did you write up your plays?
I actually have a team that takes my bullet points and turns them into paragraphs.
Nice.
But I do obviously have analysis. And my analysis, Teddy, 5 or 6 paragraphs long, close to 2 pages of information when you buy one of my plays. That doesn't work for you. You're like 1 paragraph.
What are you talking about? You obviously have never read any of my write-ups.
You're right, I haven't.
Exactly.
Bore the shit out of
and
me.
it's not how long the paragraphs are, my friend. It's what information is in them. I consider my write-ups to be second to none in the industry.
Okay, so guys.
The one
guys,
benefit you
listeners.
Win or lose.
Listeners. Head
Listeners.
over.
Viewers, they're watching us.
Viewers.
Yeah,
Listeners, viewers, customers. Shut up, Teddy. Go over to WagerTalk.com. Buy both our plays for $9
go to Sports
each.
Memo.
They can't buy mine at Sports Memo.
Darn it.
Go to Sports Memo, buy Teddy's $9 play, then go to WagerTalk, buy my $9 play. It's $18. Email us whose analysis is better. Whichever one of us gets more analysis, like more compliments, those people who were part of that team, double your order in wager bucks.
So what does that mean? Say that in actually a coherent fashion.
So
you
pay $18. You pay $18.
Right.
Then email Missy at WagerTalk. Say whose analysis was better.
Right.
If 100 people do it and 60% of those people picked you, all 60% will receive $36 in wager bucks. If 60% picked me, all 60 will receive $36 in wager bucks. Just be on the majority, and we will give you back double your purchase.
No, that's a good gig. Love it.
There you go.
That's interesting to see who the majority is going to be.
Oh, we know who the majority is going to be.
Yeah. Missy's going to love reading it. And I'll say, and that's the other thing is that number one is I'm probably going to want to recount.
So you've already admit defeat.
No, I already admit that I don't trust you to manage the numbers.
I won't go near him. I won't go. And Teddy, you're like a child to me, brother. Anytime my children can do better than their dad, the Jewish word, as you know, my friend, is nachas, warmth inside of my heart. Anytime my young Jedi Teddy can supersede and pass the master, nachas.
Yeah, okay.
Inner warmth, baby.
Yeah, you got a young Jedi. That's me, babe.
I love you, dude.
Cheers. Always fun.
We're going to figure out a way to do this every day.
Yeah, I think I'd rather stick toothpicks in my eyes, but good times.
Good. Yeah. Well, you know what? Just leave us with a dance. No, do the floss.
That's all you get.
No, wait. What about the floss?
That's all
you know
you
the
get.
floss?
No.
It's this like new dance, like where they go. Ready? They go like.
Oh yeah. My kid can do that. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. As you can see, I can't do it either. He's Teddy. I'm the Prez. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.